So it's a big announcement came in yesterday, late yesterday afternoon. I've taken a little bit of time to digest, and this is what it means. Here's what it means for you. It's a biggie, this one. So up front, the key information is we're only going to get an update once every 2 years. Sorry, twice a year. Um, that's basically it. So they're changing from a monthly update towards two major updates each year. Now, on paper, that sounds like we're getting less stuff, less content. Oh, I don't need these on. But having read through the update, which we'll go through, it sounds like they're trying to do bigger, more meaningful updates rather than just pushing little things that, to be honest, haven't maybe hit the mark for a lot of people. There's a lot of drop of player count, which people are talking about a lot, which is going to happen for a game this big. But equally, I don't think the developers necessarily want to keep losing players. So this may be a sustainable way for making new content for a game that is has got all the foundations there to build upon. So I'm going to go through the update, pull out all the main points, and I'll give my thoughts on whether it's a good move or whether the players are going to just be annoyed by it. So here we go. This is how the update starts. Bit of an intro. It's grown beyond anything they imagined at launch. That's good. It's beyond expectations. They've sold a lot of copies. 14 million? Sweet. It's a lot of money. So they've announced they're changing how they update the game. And originally planned monthly updates. They were going to keep everyone engaged with it being fresh. And they saw that but once players had it, they wanted a different type of experience. So over time, they felt the pressure of doing monthly cycle limits. They've maybe not been able to do what they want to do. Plus, battle cheating, plus bugs, people going through walls, and such as. So this is the big headline. Major updates will come twice a year. The next one will be October. They'll be larger in scale, more impactful, with the goal to genuinely change how you play the game. We haven't had a how you change how to play the game yet. It's just not happened. Don't worry, this is a dedicated live service team will continue running our creators day to day. So it sounds like however the studio is set up, I don't know. I'm not an expert, I don't work at Embark, and it'd be interesting to know how it's set up and how they've divvied up the team. But they've clearly now got a separate team that are going to work purely on our creators. They want to develop other games, no doubt. They are a game studio, that is the part of it. They've got the finals, their first game that came out as well, which has also been very successful. And that's on, I think, season 7 or 13, or it's been out a while. The additional development space, as in time, also allows us to invest more deeply in the health of our creators. From progression and economy balancing, they're loving economy balancing at the moment, basically making guns worse, to fair play and anti-cheat efforts. We know these are foundational to the experience, especially in game where every encounter and extraction matters. So they've also announced the next update in October is going to be called Frozen Trail. So this is going to go out throughout winter, and I imagine it'll be April, May, the next update that comes there. A sprawling new frontier is on the way, so you're going to get a new big map with layered design. One of the things that makes maps like Spaceport, Blue Gate, and so on really good is the underground nature of those maps. Even Buried City has rooms and different. It's got verticality. You can go up and down, and you can explore left and right, which is cool. You don't know where people are when you first come into a map. You don't know where things are going on, and even now you're constantly discovering stuff. I would say Riven Tides doesn't really have that. It's got some containers. It's got a little tiny underground, one little bit, but no, it doesn't really have the. It's got a hotel, but it doesn't have the same underground nature that the other maps have. Our most ambitious arc operation so far. So we've had close scrutiny, which is good. I liked it. Load of art coming in, vaporizers, mashing you up. Very good. Fresh designs, unique behaviors that will challenge raiders in new ways. Many players, a new system of progression. I don't know what this will be like. It'll be interesting to see. New arc enemies, fresh designs, unique. Oh, no, I'm reading the one above. Uh, Many players have maxed everything out. They do it quite quickly as well. I'm like 28 blueprints, and once you've done that and done the quests, there's not a lot left to do. So they're on about new goals, ways to shape your progression. Maybe a ranked mode. I don't know. Is it the aim to be more competitive in this game? We'll see. And exploring the origin of Ark, that's cool. There's a story there, and you can feel. I've just done the trailer again. The tutorial again, and it's real gritty and dark. And you can imagine a one-player game version of this game. It's not what they've made, but there is a story, and there's a lore and a universe to be explored. An improved skill tree needs it. New weapons, items. The new items are released on the last update were a bit pants. Crash mat was a bit naff. Powered descender, barely used it. Instruments are always fun. Cosmetics are cool. Keeps people around. That is good. So they're not just stacking new content on top of existing experience, but refining core systems to support a more meaningful long-term experience, and one you genuinely want to keep returning to. Frozen Trail is the beginning of where we want to take our creators, and we'll share more in the coming months. So there's more to come. So that's cool. That's the big update on what's coming up. I like this. I can see both sides. So as a player, less frequent updates can feel a bit worrying. You don't want the game just to go dead and quiet. But the trade-off is with fewer filler updates and more proper substantial changes, then I actually think this could be healthier long term. So the worry is there's going to be no updates, but that's not true. So starting next week, a new trader. This is a new update. It's coming out in a week. Next week we're introducing a fresh mechanic designed for late game players, and this is post expedition. So a lot of players will be from scratch, and some players will have expeditions. How do you keep these people around? Here's some new thing they're bringing in. A trader from a nomadic tribe of surface dwellers. So there's people that live above the surface permanently. That's new lore, I think. So some of the problems. People have a lot of high value items and they don't want to get rid of it meaningfully. You've got lots of stuff in your stash because of new items, and the capacity's not got bigger. Very few of you are going on the expedition. Interesting. I'd love to know the stats. It'd be interesting to see that. I don't know if it'd change anything. It'd just be cool to know. Either because it's not rewarding enough, or because it's too painful to part with your favourite items and blueprints. I get it. People spend time and don't want to lose all their stuff. So, new trader unlocks at level 25. Relatively early, I'd say, for a casual player. This game is aimed at casual players, and he offers unique rewards, rare items, and cosmetics in exchange for your high value items. Here's your Bobcat, Chief. Cheers, fella. Have a hat for Scrappy. Or whatever you're going to give him. He'll take items off your hands in return for these weekly rotating rewards. I imagine they're going to be specified items. He may sometimes ask you to go and find specific rare items to trade. Go find a turbine. Go find a vaporizer. Go find a golden ship. Go find a blueprint. The blueprints would be good to go and give away. The new trader also offers 2 perks in exchange for high value items. You're going to get extra stash space if you do it. And the expedition vault allows you to carry up to 5 items across the expedition. So you can now set your raider up with your favourite items or blueprints. This is just one part of a broader set of improvements arriving later this year. So that's cool. That sounds cool. I like it. Right. Building for the long term. Let's just have a quick read. They want to keep defining how people come in. Some of the progression improvements we want to implement simply need more development time. We need more time rather than doing it every month. Larger updates help that. Well, investing more into features like trials. Trials are a bit pony, feels like homework, so they remain fun to engage with, not a grind. Not a grind. It's nice to hear. It can feel like a grind. My big gripe with trials is teams that come in. If you come in with 2 or 3, you get The whole team's points get put towards the trial. So let's say it's go uncover raider caches. Three of you go around looking different areas of the map. We'll get more. It's easier than one dude running around by himself. So they should have a solo leaderboard, duos, trios. Don't know how they do that. They just probably haven't had thought it through. So they're going to make the expedition more rewarding, less punishing. Maybe the less punishing is giving you five things. Maybe there's going to be more. Okay, we'll see the first steps soon. I think more communication. This is good. Next update's coming out in October and it's May. We're getting early comms. Last time they rushed the expedition change of how to qualify for skill points by introducing damage. Last minute changes aren't good. Big, long, planned, strategic decisions rather than let's just change it what felt like last minute because people were moaning, streamers were leaving. Like, it can be a bit reactive potentially. If it was planned, it probably would have been announced in good time. So the bigger picture, our ambitions go far beyond what players have seen so far. We want to go further in showing you the wider universe of Arc Raiders. This feels a little bit corporate-y. It should continue expanding over time. We're still early in that journey. Biannual cadence gives us the opportunity to develop future updates with more intention. I like it. Come. They talk a little bit about Arc lore. It's about one day reclaiming the surface. Cool. So they might introduce some sort of like missions that aren't just the rubbish pony ones. Who knows? Frozen Trail will start to progress this goal and expose elements of this challenge. Elements. So years. If they've got a big plan, that's great. We all watched. A lot of us watched Game of Thrones when that was coming out, and George R.R. Martin had written the books up to a point. And whilst they had a plan, the Benioff and David Weiss, those shows were great. And as soon as they got to the bit where the books had stopped and they were going off like, this is kind of the plan, it was garbage. The story was garbage. The effects and the acting and everything else was still pretty good, but the writing wasn't as good. And it's similar to this. If you don't have a plan, you're going to change your plan. I get it. Things will happen. But if you don't have a big, long plan, how are you going to strategically keep people engaged and bring new content? People might not stay around and it might not be as good. So, thank you. Rust Belt's not without raiders who fill it with life every single day. It won't please everyone. Oh, I bet it did. I have had a glance through Reddit, but I've not proper looked through it recently. There's a few gripers if you look at the Arc Raiders Reddit. No doubt about that. And also watch out for the YouTubers going, the game is dying. That will get more views than any other. So, yeah, so cool. New map coming in October, twice a year, said it'll be big. New progression systems, new origin lore, improved skill tree, traders come in. They don't want to just do monthly stuff, more stash space, an expedition vault. It feels smart. It doesn't remove any of the risks of going on expeditions. It softens that pain by giving you something to take with you. So yeah, long-term progression is the plan. So I like the cadence change. I'm not just rubbing shoulders with Embark. I think they've done a good job of communicating this early, rather than drip feeding and looking like they don't know what they're doing. So I hope the new map they release in October is good. That's it for them, for their sake. I love this game. It's fantastic. I think I will take a break at some point and play some other games. I've got so many games I want to play. And I've built my new PC and I want to explore different games, social aspects of games, and maybe some old games that were released a while ago. So this gives me a bit more time, I think, to get my player leveled up. I'll see what the trader's doing. I'll still keep coming here because I do enjoy it. But I think it's good. I think it's good on the whole. And I think those people that like the game and enjoy the game will be happy with this.